Hello everyone, welcome. Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go. We'll start. So welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine. So basically, this is the totally beginners online training program. If we have no knowledge about the Google Earth Engine, or if you have no knowledge about that JavaScript or Python, don't worry about that. I hope after completing this total 7 days online training program, you are able to do any types of remote sensing analysis very quickly and efficiently using the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so I will try to focus all of function in Google Earth Engine, and I hope after completing the total 7 days online training program, you are able to do any types of remote sensing analysis very quickly and efficiently using the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so let's go. We'll start. First of all, I will try to explain about our full 7 days course syllabus. So basically, after completing the total 7 days online training program, what you will learn, we discuss about that. Then we move to our first day's class. Okay, so let me share my screen. Uh, okay, can you see my screen? Is it visible?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So let's go start. So basically, this is your complete online training on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing and GIS analysis for beginners to advanced level. And in this online training program, we try to focus who don't have any knowledge about the coding, mainly JavaScript or Python. If you have no knowledge, don't worry about that. After completing the total 7 days online training program, you are able to do any types of remote sensing analysis very quickly and efficiently using the Google Earth Engine platform. So first of all, I will try to explain our total full course content. So basically, after completing the total 7 days online training program, what you will learn. Okay. So first day, basically we try to discuss about that introduction to Google Earth Engine, how it will be work and how we can easily set up the Google Earth Engine. So this type of things I will try to explain. Then how to create the Python and JavaScript API for Earth Engine. We also discuss about that. Then how to use Google Earth Engine using JavaScript and Python API. We also discuss about that. And as a beginners, if you have no knowledge about the programming, basically Python or JavaScript, so for that, in this first day, we also discuss about that programming language. If you have no knowledge about the coding, mainly JavaScript or Python, don't worry about that. I hope after completing the today's session, you will learn the programming language. And this type of programming language knowledge you can easily apply in Google Earth Engine and do different types of remote sensing analysis very quickly and efficiently. We also discuss about the client and server object on Google Earth Engine and how to get the server to execute your code. We also discuss about that, and importing raster and vector data from local storage or Google Earth Engine dataset. We also discuss, and also discuss about the filtering attribute table, how we can easily filter the attribute table. We also discuss about that. And mainly second day, we talk about that how we can easily filtering and displaying the different types of satellite images, mainly Landsat, Sentinel, or MODIS. So this type of satellite imagery, how we can easily filter, we also discuss about that. We talk about the different types of satellite composite, such as median composite or mosaic composite, how we can easily create. We also discuss about that. Band combination, so in the remote sensing we are used at the different types of band combination We also discuss about that, how we can easily create the different types of band combination, and how to export satellite imagery from Google Earth Engine. So different types of satellite imagery we can easily export, and import, filter, reduce, clip, display the raster data in Google Earth Engine. We also discuss about that. We are talking about the time series analysis. So different types of index such as NDVI or NDWI, NDBI. So this type of index time series, how we can easily create. We also discuss about that. How to export any shapefile boundary from Google Earth. We will also discuss about that, and how to create the annual image composite. Okay, we also discuss about that, because different types of work we also need the annual image composite. And third day, basically we talk about that, calculating any indices from satellite images using Landsat and Sentinel imagery, then filtering and displaying the satellite images Sentinel-2, and then monitor the NWI or NDVI. We also discuss about the threshold technique, basically OTSHU, how we can easily apply the OTSHU and extract the water body. We also discuss, and also discuss about the NDVI, NWI, SABI, or any other indices, how we can easily make the temporal analysis, mainly time series chart using Landsat and Sentinel, and also talk about that export any shapefile from Google Earth Engine, and how to add the gradient, legend, and title on Google Earth Engine. So in this third day, we also talk about that flood mapping analysis, how we can easily use the Sentinel-1 SAR data and make the flood mapping. Okay. Or we talk about that monthly time series chart of different types of indices using the satellite imagery. And fourth day, basically we talk about that how to remove cloud and haze from the satellite imagery. We also discuss about that. We talk about the DEM data. Basically in Google Earth Engine we find out the lot of DEM data. So this type of DEM data, how we can easily use and create the different types of topographical mapping, such as hill shade, slope, aspect. This type of things, how we can easily create, we also discuss. We talk about the land surface temperature, basically LST, using Landsat imagery as well as also MODIS satellite imagery. We also discuss, and how to calculate average, maximum, minimum, NDVI for any specific region. We talk about the urban heat island, how we can easily monitor, and how to monitor the urban thermal field variance index. We also discuss, and also talk about that how we can easily make the time series chart using Landsat imagery. Okay. And fifth day, basically we talk about that, how we can easily work with air quality monitoring. We also discuss about that, how we can easily monitor the different types of air quality parameter, such as nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, or carbon monoxide. So this type of gases, how we can easily trace using remote sensing technique, and how to download the air quality parameters time series data in CSV file format. We also discuss, and air quality monitoring time series chart, how we can create. We also discuss, and air quality monitoring, basically how to calculate the total emission of nitrogen dioxide or any other gases using Sentinel-5 satellite imagery. And we also talk about the AOD, basically aerosol optical depth, how we can easily monitor, as well as particulate matter 2.5. We also discuss. So in this case, we also discuss about the ArcGIS, basically ArcMap tool, how we can easily use this ArcMap and make the different types of research paper map for your presentation or your research paper, and also talk about the accuracy assessment of air quality monitoring. We also discuss how to extract the points, pixels, value for a specific geolocation. We also discuss, and how to check the trend analysis. We also discuss about that for trend analysis, and how to apply the linear regression model. We also discuss in the fifth number day. And sixth day, basically we try to discuss about that machine learning. Okay, so how we can easily use the different types of machine learning in Google Earth Engine: supervised, unsupervised, okay, random forest, card, support vector machine, minimum distance classifier to make the land use land cover mapping, how to check land use land cover accuracy using Google Earth Engine. We also discuss about that, and calculate the LULC classes area. Okay, and how to add the legend in LULC map. Finally, how we can easily export the land use land cover map, make a research paper using the ArcMap. We also discuss about that. And mainly last we talk about the change detection analysis, how we can easily use for change detection, basically land use land cover change detection, or NDVI change detection or NDVI classification, and extract the dense vegetation using thresholding technique also discuss, and also class-wise land use land cover change detection in one layer using Google Earth Engine, and calculate the transition area, transition land use land cover classification area, and we talk about the urban development or urban growth monitoring, and also talk about the hyper parameter turning for improving the accuracy of our machine learning model. So basically this is our overall course syllabus, and each day I will provide you total 4 hours. Basically 3 hours will be live training and 1 hours for problem solving class. Okay, so basically total 4 hours, 3 hours for the live training and 1 hours for the problem solving. So basically when you face any problem regarding any issue, you can simply share your own screen and further show me your problem. Then you will also discuss about the 1 hour for problem solving, and 3 hours I delivered the lecture. Okay, and when you face any problem, any issue, you can simply ask me in the training session. Then I also try to give the answer all of question. So you can also get some benefit. Basically every class I give you some assignment. So when you fill up all of assignment, then you also get the course e-certificate, as well as you also get all of materials, mainly slide or PDF you can easily use for your learning, and also get the practice code. Okay, you can get all of practice code during this training. You can easily get all of practice code and also get the recorded session. So lifetime you can easily access all of recorded session and also use it for learning, and also get the lifetime teaching support. So basically regarding this online training program, any content, if you face any problem in the future, then you can easily get the support regarding this online training program, and also get the research collaboration. So regarding this topic, okay, so any topic if you want, you can also make the collaboration for publishing the scientific paper. You also get the support for collaboration and make the scientific paper regarding this content. Okay, okay, so let's go. We jump our today's class and discuss for first day's all of content. Okay, so let me share, let me open my slide. Okay, so let's go. So first of all, what is GEE? So basically GE is the short form of Google Earth Engine. Okay, and Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis. Okay, and what is the cloud-based? So basically we already use a lot of cloud-based platform such as Facebook or YouTube. So this type of platform called as a cloud-based platform. Suppose when you upload a photo on Facebook, or when you upload a video on Facebook, or when you upload a video in YouTube, so this video or this photo is uploaded by server. Okay, and every cloud-based platform have a own server. Okay, so server mainly control all of things. Okay, when you upload a photo in Facebook, when you upload a video on YouTube, so this type of things is stored in the server. So cloud-based platform, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. That's why Google Earth Engine has its own server, and everything will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. Okay, and it's a cloud-based platform. Basically we are use it for geospatial analysis, for different types of satellite image analysis. Okay, and everything will be controlled from the server because it's a cloud-based platform, and every cloud-based platform have a own server, and everything will be controlled from the server. Suppose when I upload a photo on YouTube, this photo is uploaded on the YouTube server. When I upload a photo on Facebook, this photo upload on the Facebook server. So like a same cloud-based platform, it's a Google Earth Engine. So everything will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. So that's why it's very important. We also need to learn about the Google Earth Engine server language. So further also discuss about that, how we can easily work with server language on Google Earth Engine and also work with that. So in the server, in Google Earth Engine server, we can easily find out a Google Earth Engine data catalog. So this data catalog, we can easily access all of satellite imagery. We don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery when you are using the Google Earth Engine. Okay, we can easily access the Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, or CHARPS, or any types of satellite imagery we can easily access from the Google Earth Engine server or Google Earth Engine data catalog. So when you are using the Google Earth Engine, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery, because all of those we can easily access from Google Earth Engine server, mainly Google Earth Engine data catalog. We can easily get all of satellite imagery. And then you can easily upload your own data set. Suppose you have some high resolution satellite imagery, suppose sports satellite imagery or Maxar satellite imagery. So this type of high resolution satellite imagery you can easily upload in Google Earth Engine with publicly available data, and also use the Google Earth Engine function. As well as you can easily apply the different types of algorithm to your data. And finally, we can easily export the image, table, chart, map output from the Google Earth Engine. So this is the overall summary of Google Earth Engine. So Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis, and every cloud-based platform have a own server, and everything will be controlled from the server. And in Google Earth Engine, we can easily access all of satellite imagery. We don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. As well as you can upload your own dataset. Suppose you have some high resolution imagery. It can be a sports satellite imagery, or it can be Maxar satellite imagery, or any other imagery. You can easily upload in Google Earth Engine and also apply the different types of algorithm. And finally, we can easily export the image, table, chart, map output, everything we can easily export from here. So this is the overall summary of Google Earth Engine. Anyone any question about that, you can simply ask me, or you can also write in the your Google Meet inbox. Okay, I hope you also get the idea what is the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so now I talk about the next slide. Let's wait a minute. Or when you have any confusion or any doubt, then simply ask me any question for any time. I will try to give the answer. Then you can also learn easily. So let's go. An application. So in Google Earth Engine, we are used for the different types of application. So basically, any kinds of remote sensing analysis we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine very quickly and efficiently than any other types of geospatial software. Okay, so here I mentioned some application, but we can do any types of remote sensing application easily using Google Earth Engine. Suppose detecting the deforestation. Okay, we can easily use the Google Earth Engine to detect the deforestation and afforestation area. We can easily detect, as well as classifying land use, land cover, estimating forest biomass and carbon, then mapping the world's roadless areas, assessment of the plant health status, air quality monitoring, also water quality monitoring, then flood mapping and damage assessment, drought monitoring, then burn severity mapping, and so on, as well as also LST monitoring. So here I include some application, but we can do any kinds of remote sensing application very easily and very quickly using the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, as well as Google Earth Engine is also focused on society's biggest challenges such as deforestation, then drought, then climate change, then disaster, then diseases, or global food security and sustainability. It main focus. And then why this is important at the present time. So basically, when you want to do for big geospatial data analysis, you must come in Google Earth Engine. Okay, suppose you want to make the land use land cover mapping using ArcMap or QGIS software, then you need to lot of process. Okay, first of all you need to download the satellite imagery, then you need to make different types of correction, then you need to take these different types of process and make the land use land cover classification. But in Google Earth Engine platform you can do very quickly we can easily do for large area land use land cover mapping easily, or any types of remote sensing analysis for the big study area we can easily do. So first of all it reduce your time to the analysis. Okay, we can easily use the Google's computing infrastructure and we can easily access petabytes of data. Okay, so this is very quickly analysis. Okay, suppose at the same time I want to 20 years data I can easily analysis for the whole world very quickly and efficiently. So it's reduce your time to the analysis. But you can also do it the traditional way, but it takes lot of time. You need to download the satellite imagery, then you need to do lot of process. But in Google Earth Engine platform very quickly we can do it. So first of all it reduce your time to the analysis, and then it has some new feature. So basically this type of feature will help you to remove the cloud and haze from the satellite imagery. Okay, you can easily remove. Suppose when you work with the rainy season, we find out lot of cloud. Okay, so this type of cloud and haze we can easily remove using Google Earth Engine and find out very neat and clean satellite imagery. As well as it's one kind of platform where we do for global data analysis. We can easily collaboration and standardization by creating a common platform for global data analysis. We also do using this platform. And what's the pros and cons of using the Google Earth Engine? So basically there's a lot of pros. First of all, when you are using the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery or local storage. You don't need, because all of those satellite imagery we can easily access from Google Earth Engine data catalog. As well as we can easily access to petabytes of data or more on the way, and Google computing power is very fast. Okay, so we can do it very quickly analysis for the big geospatial data analysis we can do. And also it's also some cons. You need some programming language you need to know, but in this online training program I also give you this type of programming knowledge. I hope you can easily use it, and further you can easily do it for remote sensing analysis using the Google Earth Engine. As well as it also depend on the internet connection. Suppose if you have low connection, then we find out that very it's work very slowly. Okay, so it also depend on the internet connection. As also primary focus on raster based imagery, it has some lack of mature and detailed documentation. But in this online training program I will give you all of documentation, so you can easily use it, and further you can also learn it very properly. So basically how does the work? We already know about that Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud based platform. So when I write the code, this code send a message to the Earth Engine server. Okay, and in a matter of second this server give you the response. Suppose I need a Landsat image, so I simply write the code I need the Landsat image. So this code send a message to the Earth Engine server. In a matter of second this server send me the Landsat image. Okay, so software type basically web processing or cloud computing. So basically cloud computing platform have a own server. Every cloud computing platform have a own server, and everything will be controlled from this server. And then this is the main website about that, earthengine.google.org. So you can simply go to this site, then you can get the lot of resources. And also accessibility must be online connectivity, and requirement to Google Earth Engine is free of charge. To use the code editor we need to just registration with a valid Google account. So now it also updated because all of users must need to use the cloud project. Okay, but previous time cloud project is not mandatory for all users, but now Google Earth Engine authority also it's make the mandatory for all of users. Okay, must use the Google Cloud project. Without Google Cloud project we cannot run the Google Earth Engine code editor. Okay, so I also show you that how we can easily open the Google Cloud project, then you can easily get the idea. Then computer system must be online. Then it's scope mainly image processing and visualization. It also work for the vector and raster data. We can easily work with that. So this is very important, basically data types. Okay, so I hope here all of you already know about the basic GIS. Basically we find out the two types of data: raster data and vector data. Raster data, basically it's called the pig satellite imagery or cell or grid, this type of data. And vector mainly point, line and polygon. Okay, so this is the basic GIS. We find out the two types of data: raster data and vector data. But in the art engine platform we find out the total 5 types of data. Okay, for geospatial data, total 5 types geospatial data we find out. So first type is the image. Okay, image, basically it's one kind of data type in Google Earth Engine. The fundamentals raster data type in Earth Engine, it's called the image collection, it's another data type. A stack or time series of images, it's called the image collection. Geometry, the fundamental vector data type in Earth Engine. Feature, it's another data type, a geometry with attribute. Suppose you have a geometry, suppose I have a point, so this point I also add some information. Suppose this point for Dhaka city, so then it work as a feature, and only for this point work as a geometry. Suppose I have a point without attribute, then it will be work as a geometry data type. But I have a point and this point include a information. Suppose this point for Dhaka city, then it work as a feature. And what is the feature collection? Basically a set of feature. So in Google Earth Engine or Earth Engine, always we are use here the total 5 types of data: image, image collection, geometry, feature and feature collection. All time we are using this type of 5 types of data, and all of function also based on these 5 types of data. So further we also discuss about that how we can easily work this type of data in Google Earth Engine, then you also get the more better idea. So how we can start this tool? So basically, first of all, you need to registration with Google Earth Engine. Okay, so now Google Earth Engine, you can simply registration. Now this process is also modify. Okay, because now all of users must be need to use the Google Cloud project. But previous time Google project is not mandatory for all of users. So now they are using the two types, suppose paid and also non-paid. So two type things we need to registration using Google Earth Engine. So you can simply registration. So simply go to this link earthengine.google.com. Then you can find out here the get started. Okay, so previous time it was sign up, but now it the get started. Just click on here. Further simply registration. Simply put your email address as well as also fill up this form carefully and then submit. After some time you can simply check your email, then you can easily get this type of email inbox. So when you can get this type of email, it means that you successfully registration with the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so further after completing the registration, simply visit this link. So this is the link, you can see code.earthengine.google.com. So simply visit this link, then you can get this type of code editor, and it's called the JavaScript API code editor. Okay, so this code editor we can write only for the JavaScript programming language. So here I already complete the registration, so now I will show you the code editor. So just simply go to this link. Here you can see this is the link, so simply go to this link. So now it open the Google Earth Engine JavaScript API code editor. Here you can see. So you can see find out this type of interface. So this interface, it's called the JavaScript API code editor. I hope here all of you already complete the registration and also get this type of code editor. Okay, it's called that JavaScript API code editor. Okay, so just let me increase the, just a minute, just increase the font. Yeah, So here you can see this is the code editor, and it's called the JavaScript API code editor. Okay, so this code editor we can write only for the JavaScript API code. So here you can see this type of tab: inspector tab, console tab, and task tab. So now I try to explain about this Earth Engine code user interface. So basically, what is the task about the inspector tab? What is the task for console tab or task tab? So inspector tab, so basically it's work for map querying result. Okay, suppose if I just click on here, then we find out, you can see this type of information. Default, it show the longitude value, latitude value, zoom level, and scale value. We find out. If I simply zoom, you can see just simply zoom, more zoom, click on here. So now I can say I can get this type of things here. You can see longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale. So just I put more zoom, click on here. So you can see find out this type of longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale. You can see we find out that meter per pixel. This unit is the meter per pixel, approximately meter per pixel. This is the unit. So this is the inspector tab. So basically it's work for map querying result. Okay, suppose I add any kinds of map in here. So further I want to check what is the value for a specific coordinate. A specific coordinate, what is the value? Then we can easily get the value. So let me show you the one example, then you can easily get the idea. Suppose let me just open the code. This code I already write. So now if I just run the code, so now I find out this type of map. Basically it's one kind of our project for water quality monitoring, BOD, biochemical oxygen demand for a water body. Suppose I want to check what is the BOD for a specific point. So just I simply click on here. You can see, click on the inspector tab and click on this map. You can see now it shows about that for this coordinate what is the value of BOD. We find out the 8.095. Same as any place, if I run it, you can see we can get it for this coordinate what is the value. Not only for this map, any kind of map, when you check for a specific geolocation what's the value, okay, we can easily get it from here. Okay, so we can easily get this type of information from this inspector tab. Inspector tab basically map querying result. Suppose I want to check this type of place, what is the value of BOD, just click on here, then we can easily get it. Here you can see the inspector tab, we find out 8.598 for this coordinate, we find out. Okay, so what is the value, just click on here, we find out the 8.80 for this coordinate. So any kind of map when you work, just apply. Suppose I want to click on here, show you another example, just run the code. Suppose you can see it's one kind of NDVI map. I want to check what is the NDVI value for a specific coordinate. Just click on the inspector tab and click on this map. So now it show, you can see this type of result for this coordinate. What is the value? You can get it. Just I click on here, I can get it. What is the value about that? So this is an inspector tab. We can easily use it to get the value for a specific coordinate or a specific geolocation. We can easily get the value. So this is the task for inspector tab. Okay, inspector tab basically work for map querying result. We can easily find out this inspector tab. And default, you can see now there is no layer, there is no map. So now if I just click on here, we can get this type of information. Basically longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale we find out in here. Okay, then console tab. So console tab basically it provide, you can see it also show you about this type of update information about the Google Earth Engine. So you can see Earth Engine toolbox v2 is here. We thrill to the open Earth Engine toolbox v2 packed with the new improvements and integrate the AI features. So complete the evaluation, boost performance, reduce the crash. So if you have accuracy any issue, then you can simply contact in here. Okay, so this is the new Earth Engine toolbox v2 is updated by Google Earth Engine developer. So now we can easily use it, and further if you face any issue, then simply put the GitHub issue page. You can simply mention. Okay. So now in Explorer tab, basically it provide you this type of any update information from Google Earth Engine, anything we can easily get from here, as well as this console tab is also work for printing your output. Suppose if I just use the print function, this print output result always I found under the console tab. Suppose I want to print this number, click to the run, we find out again on the console tab. Okay, any print. Suppose I want to print 10, this number, click to the run, we find out in here. So console tab basically used for print your output. So when you use the print function, this output always we find out under the console tab. Then tasks tab mainly managing your long running tasks. When you import or upload, suppose export or import any file, then this task tab show you the progress, how much time I need for importing or exporting. I can easily get this idea from this task tab. Further, I also discuss about that how we can easily export or import, but in this time you just simply remember that when you export or import any file, then you can easily get it. Okay, so as well as also you can see this is a task tab. We can easily find out this type of task. Basically you can see it, this file take the less than 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, the it take the 3 minute. Okay, so it show you the progress and also show you that how much time we need for that. We also get this information from here. So this is a task tab when you export or import, and how we can easily export or import. Further, I also show you that. Then you also get the more better idea. In this time, if you check this script tab, so basically script tab it manages your script which you save. So here you can see here I save the lot of script. Okay, so this type of script further when I need, I simply open in the code editor and also work with that. Okay, suppose I want to work for this script, so you can simply open this script and can easily get this result. Okay, suppose I just click on here, you can see okay, yes. So now this script will be added in my code editor. So from here I can easily run it, as well as I can also modify this code editor, also modify the area and also work with that. So script tab basically managing your script which you save. Okay, suppose this script when I write, I save it. So how I can save? For saving, you can see the save button. This is the save button. So just click on the save, then it will be saved under the script tab. So or click on here, you can see the save as button. So you can simply put the file name. So I put the file name animation ndvi. So you can put any file name and then okay. Then this script will be saved under the script tab. So further when you need this script, just click on here, we can easily get this result. Okay, as well as you can see the docs tab. So docs tab basically it work like as your friend. So you can find out all of function in the docs tab, as well as also get the documentation and how we can really use this type of function. We can also get this type of information from here. Suppose I just click on here, you can see find out ee.date, click on here. So you can see ee.date, it's one kind of function, and this function argument we find out the two argument, date and tj. You can get that how we can easily use this function, construct a new date object, and we also find out the argument date, what is the date, what is the tj. So this type of information we can easily get all of function. Suppose I click on here, you can see we can get it, this type of information argument. So you don't need to memorize anything because we can get all of function description easily. We can easily find out from here, as well as we can also use the argument. So we don't need to memorize anything. So I will try to explain all of function step by step, and I hope after completing this online training program you are able to do this type of function. You can easily use, and further you can easily do different types of remote sensing analysis very quickly. Okay, and we not need to memorize anything. Okay, so I will try to teach you like this way. You don't need to memorize anything. You can simply just click on here, you can get this type of description, and also you get the argument. So further you can easily use it and you can easily get the result. Also you can see the asset tab. So asset tab basically managing your asset which you uploaded. So for the different types of asset we can upload for the different types of purpose, such as shape file, okay, suppose boundary shape file or CSV file, okay. Sometime we also uploaded the high resolution satellite imagery. So this type of things we can easily upload in the asset tab managing. Suppose you can see here I already uploaded different types of shape file or different types of imagery. So further I can use this type of asset in code editor and also work with that. So in this time you just remember that asset tab managing your asset which you uploaded, okay, and we can upload it 250 gigabyte 250 GB as a free, we can free upload it. And also the AI, basically in this time this is the new item they are also add in here, basically artificial intelligence we also use in here. So here you can see the explain code, this type of things we can generate the code or describe the functionality you want to in the code, okay. So this type of things nearly updated by Earth Engine developer, but previous time this tab is not available. So now it's updated, so that's why you can get the artificial intelligence. So we can easily get this type, you can see the explain the overall code also. So now we can easily use, suppose any code, suppose you can add the code, and this code is basically we can easily use the AI, okay, basically artificial intelligence. Then we can easily find out the explain overall code or explain code line by line, it will be explained. Or you can get any error, suppose you write the code but this code is not work. So this type of solution we can also get from here, you can the code modification or also fix error. So this type of things we can easily use the AI, mainly artificial intelligence. So this tab previous time is not available in Google Earth Engine code editor. Recently they are add this AI. So that's why we can easily generate any code. Any code we can simply just a code display the, suppose you can simply put, suppose let me show you the another way how to use the AI in JavaScript API code editor. So this is the recently added. Suppose if I just click on the AI, suppose I simply write, suppose I just simply write here I need a, suppose I need NDVI map using Sentinel 2, okay. Just I write it and then generate the code. So now this AI is also help me to generate the code using Sentinel 2 and make the NDVI. So now it also developing phase, okay. So I hope after future time or after some days or some month we can properly use this AI, basically artificial intelligence we can easily use. And further we can, this code we can also use in here and also get the result, okay. As well as explain the code, suppose this code is also explained how it will be work one by one. And also code modification, okay, or fix error, we can easily find out this type of things. So now you can see this is the Earth Engine tool in here. So AI feature, so this is a new feature it added in here. So now it also developing phase. So I hope after some month or some year it all will be more developed and we can easily use, just we simply write our command. So using this command it generate the code and further we can also use it. And further if you face any problem, then further you can also use it for fix your error or code modification or explain the code. So now it also developing phase. So now further we also talk about that how we can use the AI, basically artificial intelligence, and further we also develop the different types of code using Google Earth Engine. Okay, so you can see it also working. Okay, so this is the tab about that, as well as also you can see the apps. So using the apps we can easily work. Suppose different types of web application we can easily use. Suppose if I just click on the apps, so now it show me that all of apps which I already developed using Google Earth Engine. So here you can see different types of web application also get in here. Suppose this is the view gallery, just click on here. So this is my Earth Engine web application app. So this is my link, so anyone can visit this link and further also explore all of software or all of Earth Engine apps which I already developed. As well as you can see, this type of application is the privately accessed, so we can easily use it for commercially for the privately access, so not publicly available. Suppose if I just click on here, so then I can easily use the web application to work for the water quality monitoring using this web application. We can also do, suppose you can see this is the web application. Basically this web application help you to make this water quality monitoring analysis. Suppose you can see this is the link, so this is the link, anyone can visit this link and access this type of web application. Now it's not publicly available, it's a privately available. Suppose I want to monitor for this study area what is the condition about the water quality for a specific time period, so you can simply choose your time period, suppose 2024 or 2023, suppose January, 1st January from year of 2025 January, suppose 31 or any time period. Then draw the ROI. Suppose I select this is my study area, I just simply draw, and then you can see which one you calculate, turbidity, chlorophyll, or total suspended solid. Suppose I click the turbidity and submit. So now it show me the result, what is the condition of turbidity for my water body, as well as it also display the time series chart of turbidity, when it will be low, when it will be high. You can easily get this type of information from here. And also you can see this is the animation about that. We also get the legend, okay, as well as suppose I want to check for chlorophyll, click on the chlorophyll and click on the submit. So now it create the result for chlorophyll, okay. So what is the condition of chlorophyll, we also find out. This is the legend about that. We also find out this type of things, you can see, okay. Suppose I want to work for total suspended solid and submit. So now we can easily find out what is the condition about the total suspended solid milligram per liter for this water body. We also find out. Also you can see the legend, okay, where is the high, this is the low, this is the high indicator, okay, red color. So you can easily find out where is the high, where is the low, as well as you also find out this type of time series chart. And when you click on here, we find out this type of result. You can easily download the data as a CSV file, mainly Excel file, or if you want, you also download the photo as a PNG file format, okay. So this type of web application we can easily develop using the Earth Engine apps, okay. Not only for that, if you want to check others, suppose this is another one, mainly useful for monitoring the drought condition. We also use it, okay. So agriculture drought we can easily monitor using this web application. You can easily add your logo, okay. Any logo we can easily add in here. Further you can simply put your specific district. Suppose you want to work for a specific district, what is the condition of the agricultural drought, so simply choose your district, choose your time period, okay. And you can see about that index, okay. So based on SPI or SPEI, VCI, TCI, so which one you preferable, just click on here and then simply run. So now it working, so we can easily find out what is the condition for this district, okay. So this type of application we can easily create using Google Earth Engine. Also you can see this is another one, so leaf area index. So you can simply draw a, suppose draw a polygon. Suppose this is my study area, so just I simply draw this study area. So now for this study area, it create the leaf area index map, as well as also create the time series chart about the leaf area index. So this type of evaluation you can easily create using Google Earth Engine, or you can see that just click on here, we can easily create the chart, time series chart. Okay, I think this is some problem. Okay, let me check it for trend analysis, okay. So you can easily check what is the trend for NDVI and EVI. Suppose just I click on here. So now for this coordinate, what is the trend for NDVI or EVI, okay, we find out the high trend, okay. So it means that for this place, day by day increasing the vegetation. Suppose I click on here, so now you can get it for this coordinate. What is the scenario? So we find out, you can see decreasing, mean low trend. It means that day by day for this coordinate, we find out the decrease the vegetation. Suppose I click on here, we can say high low trend. You can see it means that day by day for this place, we find out that vegetation is decrease. Okay, we find out the low trend. So it's a trend line. Okay, it's a trend line. So any place, just click on here, you can easily get the result. What is the trend for vegetation? Mainly using the ndvi and uvi, we can easily get this type of information from here. Okay, so this is another web application. Not only for that, day by day we are creating the different types of web application. So this is another one. So basically it loaded for that. Okay, hit loading. Okay, I think some networking issue. Just a minute, let me just. I think, okay, I will show the later. So this type of web application is also possible using the Google Earth engine. Okay, and for this we have also another online training program. Okay, so basically you can easily check all of training from all courses. Here you can see. So basically you can easily learn this type of things, the Google Earth engine web application. So using this program, Google Earth engine web application, you can easily learn all of things. So basically beginners to advanced, such as drought monitoring web application, water quality monitoring web application, air quality monitoring, train analysis, time series chart web application, as well as all of things basically for beginners. It's only for the Earth engine apps, how we can develop different types of application. You can easily get it from this online training program. So in this online training program, basically we are not focused on the web application. Okay, so for the others training, you can easily learn this type of things. So basically in this time we talk about this course content, complete line online training program on Google Earth engine for GIS and remote sensing analysis. So let's go. It also possible to use the different types of web application using Google Earth engine. So now again, so you find out this type of map. Basically, here we find out the extreme dry, severe dry, moderate dry, normal dry, or wet. We can easily find out, as well as they will show about the time series chart for the VCI. So it's loaded, and these apps is also depend on the internet connection. Okay, and this is a time series chart you can see for the leaf area index. Okay, so this is the apps tab, and this is the reset button. When I click on the reset, you can see it will be on, and also you can see this type of map, and also click on the satellite. We can get that satellite map also from here. Okay, also you can see the hand tool. Basically it's move the map, and also we can easily create the point using the marker. We can easily digitize the river or anything, we can easily digitize. Also you can see this is the polygon. We can easily create the different types of polygon using this feature. Okay, this is the rectangle. We can easily create this type of things. So this type of things we mainly were used for the different types of point, line, polygon, or vector tool. These are zoom in and zoom out. Okay, and also you can just search bar button. So simply search here, any data set or any place. Suppose I simply search here Dhaka Bangladesh, so it appear it for the Dhaka Bangladesh. Okay, study area, we can easily find out from here, or you can easily search any data. Suppose I simply search here Lancet. So now it will be provide you that Lancet imagery. Okay, you can see the Lancet 8, Lancet 9. Click on the more, then we can get all of Lancet, different types of Lancet data. We can easily find out in here. So from here, you can easily search the different types of data and also different types of place we can easily find out from this search word. So this is the overall summary of this code editor. Okay, but this code editor we can write only for the JavaScript. We can write only for the JavaScript code editor, but when you run the Python, okay, not only for the Python, we can also run the Google Earth Engine using the R programming. But in this online training program, I just focus JavaScript and Python. Okay, so how we can work with JavaScript and Python at the same time, we try to discuss this type of code. Then at the same time, you will learn JavaScript and Python, both of things, and apply further your research work. So I hope you also learn this type of things. Anyone any question? You can ask me, please. Any question? Okay, I hope there is no question. Okay, further, if you have any question, you can also inform me. Then I will try to discuss about that. Okay. So now it is also loading. Okay, I think some frequency takes some time to generating this type of things. In this time, I simply remove it. Not need. It also not need to just remove. Just remove. Okay, so this type of code editor we already know about that. It's only work for JavaScript. Okay, we can write only for the JavaScript, but I want to use Python. Okay, so in this online training program, at the same time, I will try to teach you JavaScript and Python. Then you can learn the JavaScript and Python at the same time, and also develop different types of remote sensing application. And why Python is more important? Because Python have lot of powerful library. If you just simply, okay, let me open my slide. So if you just Google Earth Engine detailed comparison between Python and JavaScript. So we already know about this code editor. Okay, so this code editor I already discussed about the user interface. But Python have the another opportunity to use the Google Earth Engine using the Python API. Because when you are using the Python, then lot of Python library we can easily access. Okay, suppose TensorFlow, Cross, Scikit-learn, then Matplotlib, NumPy, Pandas, or any others. So different types of Python library we can easily integrate with Google Earth Engine when you are using the Google Earth Engine using Python API. Okay, so this is another benefit to use the Python, because Python have more powerful library. There are a lot of powerful library we can easily access from the Python. But JavaScript have a powerful code editor. So this code editor, you already know about that. This code editor is very powerful, because any beginners they can easily learn using this code editor. Okay, so because everything will be very good, we can easily find out all of tab. But in the Python, it's very difficult as the beginners. When you start the learning, I suggested first of all you try to learn the JavaScript, then move to the Python, then move to the R. Okay, because this Python have lot of powerful library. So further you can easily connecting this type of library in Google Earth Engine, and also do for the different types of remote sensing analysis. Okay, so let's go how I can create the Python environment using for run the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so let's go. You can easily use the Jupyter notebook, or if you want you can also use at the Google Colab. So let me try to show you for the Google Colab, because it's a cloud-based IDE. I simply search here Google Colab, and here you can see the welcome to Colab. And I just open the new notebook. So you can see this is the code editor. Okay, so this code editor we can write our code. It's just only for the cell. Okay, we find out this type of cell. But Google Earth Engine, you can see this code editor is very powerful because there are a lot of tab. We can easily access this type of tab. Okay, this is the map, this is the code editor. We can easily get this type of things in here. But in this time for the Python, we are just get only for this type of cell. So now how I can create the environment using Google Earth Engine Python API. So for that, first of all, just I rename it. Suppose I rename it, suppose first day. You can put any name. So first of all, we need to import some important library. Okay, suppose import a library GEmap. So GEmap mainly it's interacting with Google Earth Engine for with Python and Google Earth Engine using the GEmap. So just import the GEmap and run the code. So you can easily run. Click on here, it will be run. So now you can see it will be moved. It means that it now executing. Okay, you can see it working. Okay, it's done. After that, just import Earth Engine library. So it's also done. Then put here ee dot authenticate. Just click for the run. So now you can see allow this notebook to access your Google credential. Allow. And also click on this. You can see this is my email ID. So this Gmail I want to use for Google Earth Engine registration. I keep the same and then continue and then continue. Okay, and then just put here ee dot initialize. In this initialize, we need to put our project. Okay, just put here the project and put the project name. So if you check what is the project name, it's a Google Cloud project. Okay, so if you have no Google Cloud project, then you try to create the Google project. How I can create the Google Cloud project? So for that, just click on here. You can see the register a new cloud project. Okay, click on here, and further you can check the two types. There is a commercial or non-commercial. So you can see the paid and unpaid. So then project type, so simply choose. You can see the academia, government, non-profit, news media, trainee, or so which one. Suppose academia and research I select. Then next, then choose a new cloud project and choose an existing. Suppose create new. So then put the project ID name and then continue with registration. Then it create this cloud project. Okay, and this project ID which you provide the name, this name we find out in here. Okay, so in this case you can see this is my name, Mijan GEE. So this is my cloud project name. Okay, so this name I want to mention in here. So just I put here this name, Mijan GE. So when you work, so first of all you need to open the cloud project and then use the project name. So now just run the code. So it's okay, there is no problem. It means that so now this code editor is ready to use the Google Earth Engine Python API. Okay, so let's go. We try to add the map because there is no map. So how I can add the map? So just take a variable map and I put here suppose GE map package. Just I call this map package name and then just use here the map function. Okay, so just click to the run and then call this variable name map. So just call this variable, this is the variable name, and run it. So now it added a map in here. Okay, so now it added this type of map in here. Okay, so now this code editor is ready to use. So now we can easily use the Google Earth Engine using this Python in this code editor. And this is the process to set up the environment for the Google Earth Engine Python API. Okay, I hope you can get the idea how we can easily work with Python, how we can easily create the environment to work with Google Earth Engine Python API. Okay, and this is the JavaScript API code editor. Okay, anyone in question? Okay, I hope there is no question. Yeah. So this is the process. You can simply apply, and further you can easily create the environment. Okay, so let's go. Okay. Okay, so now we talk about that how we can easily work with JavaScript and Python programming language using for learning. Okay, so this type of is very important because as a beginners, if you have no knowledge about the Python or JavaScript, you face a lot of problem for that. So that's why in this session I also try to teach you JavaScript and Python programming. If you have no knowledge about the coding, don't worry about that. I hope you can easily learn all of things step by step. You can easily learn. So basically, any kinds of programming language, we find out some same things, such as all of programming language is also used for print. Print is a common item for any kinds of programming language. Okay, as well as string, it's one kind of data type. Okay, as well as then number and also boolean. So this type of data, basically string, number or boolean, we also use in the programming. Different types of programming language basically use the data, and data can be string, data can be number, data can be boolean, as well as comment. All of programming language is also work with comment. And then list, all of programming language also work with list. Then dictionary, we also create the dictionary for different purpose. Then function, as well also loop, for loop, while loop. Okay, so this type of things we try to explain step by step. Then I hope you can easily learn this type of programming language, basically JavaScript and Python. And this type of knowledge further you can also use in Google Earth Engine for different types of remote sensing analysis. Okay, so let's go, we will start. So okay,